If you look at this woman, Giorgia Meloni, who's become Italy's first prime minister, I wouldn't categorise her as far right at all. I would call her a fiscal conservative. This is a classic tendency from the left to over-demonize anyone who is conservative and to brand them immediately far right and sort of make out this is some stigma to beat them with. The reason that she's won, and the reason why you're seeing a lot of this sweeping through Scandinavia and other parts of Europe, is I think that people are fed up with what they perceive to be a very ultra-woke left agenda which is not addressing their real concerns, and in particular, whether it's in Sweden or Italy or other countries in Europe, on the issue of illegal immigration. And I think that that is the one issue which you can trace to all these countries which have moved to the right. There is a belief by the people of these countries that their governments have not been addressing this, what they perceive to be a very serious issue.
Che da quello che emerge dalle prime proiezioni si possa dire che dagli italiani in queste elezioni politiche è arrivata una indicazione chiara. E l'indicazione chiara è per un governo di centrodestra a guida Fratelli d'Italia. Capire che se saremo chiamati a governare questa nazione lo faremo per tutti. Lo faremo per tutti gli italiani, lo faremo con l'obiettivo di unire questo popolo, di esaltare quello che lo unisce piuttosto che quello che lo divide. a la familia natural, no a los lobby LGBT, sí a la identidad sexual, no a la ideología de género, sí a la cultura de la vida, no al abismo de la muerte, sí a la universalidad de la cruz, no a la violencia islamista, sí a fronteras seguras, no a la inmigración masiva, sí al trabajo de nuestros ciudadanos, no a las grandes finanzas internacionales, sí a...
In Italy, the election there, Sunday, it's been won by a right-wing coalition led by a woman, Giorgia Meloni, whose father was a communist. But, wow, she's already freaking out the media left because she certainly is not. The Atlantic, for instance, wails, well, the return of fascism in Italy. Al Jazeera, why fascism still has a hold on Italy. In Britain, an academic, Giorgia Meloni and the return of fascism, how Italy got here. And in Australia on the national broadcast, the same smear.
Giorgia Meloni's neo-fascist Brothers of Italy party was widely expected to win.
Yes, just like Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, here is the return of fascism. Mussolini, the fascist dictator, the ally of Hitler, that monster.
My fellow citizens who are working to make America great.
He already had Donald Trump's slogan. You see what I mean? But what exactly is it about Meloni herself that is fascist or neo-fascist or semi-fascist or fascist or whatever formulation they want to put on it? What does the media left mean by that fascist word, apart from saying, I don't like her? Let's look closer. Here is what she said 2 years ago about her core beliefs, which seem to be protecting a country's borders, how radical is that, and its national character, and its sovereignty, that these things do matter. Now, a warning here, be warned, because what you're about to hear, this, we're told, is fascism.
Our main enemy today is the globalist drift of those who view identity in all its forms to be an evil to be overcome, and constantly acts to shift real power away from the people to supranational entities headed by supposedly enlightened elites. It means that, whether the false Democrats like it or not, national conservatives in every latitude are actually the only real Democrats. Because it is only by defending the nation state that we defend the political sovereignty that belongs to the citizens of that state. But
I'm sure you're shocked. Here's a fascist demanding democracy. I mean, what a monster. Here's a fascist insisting that the democratic nation state, not some unelected international organisation like the UN or the European Union, should be making the calls affecting their own people. I mean, that's disgraceful. Where does it end? I mean, this woman even supports Ukraine against the Russian invaders. Terribly fascist of her.